Good morning, everyone. My name is Sofia Moreno, and today we're going to talk about the critical incidents of teacher development second phase. I'm going to talk about an incident that happened last semester. I'm doing my practical classes in a virtual environment. So what happened was like at the beginning of the class, everything was working well, but then the application Teams crashed and the students couldn't hear me at all. I was trying to send messages through the chat and everything, but they didn't even receive those messages or anything. As a teacher, it was very frustrating because you want that everything in your class goes well, and regarding like the virtual environment, you depend on these apps. So when you don't have this app, you can do absolutely anything. So because I couldn't communicate at all with them, I have to send them emails, beg them and ask them to wait for me so I could connect again to the class. Anyways, I try for I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes to connect. I try to turn off my computer, try to create another meeting in another application. It was very, very hard. This incident was very significant to me because last semester was when I started giving the practical classes, the immersion classes. So I was the responsible of everything, of the activities, the information that I was going to give, the knowledge of the students. So it was very frustrating that I was prepared for this and it was one of my first classes, but I couldn't make it in a proper way because of internet issues and also because I was having issues with the application Teams. What happened directly before the event? Nothing directly happened. Actually, everything was going very well. I say hi to the students. I tell them to please wait for another 3 minutes so we could wait to the other students could connect to the class. Everything was working properly. Everything was working very well. But suddenly, everything changed and it became a nightmare for me because I couldn't connect to the class for 10 minutes. What happened directly after the event? Well, thank goodness I could connect. I could fix my connectivity issue. By then, it was I think it was 9:25, 9:20. So half of the class was already gone. So I have to improvise and try to give all this information, try to make sure that they were learning what I'm supposed to teach them, put everything in practice in, I don't know, 35 minutes. It was a whole challenge for me because in this immersion class, I have to record everything and I have to have a minimum of 55 minutes. So I was thinking about that. So it was very stressful for me, but I did what I could. And after that, I improvised. I tried to go and be very direct with the information that I wanted to learn to teach them, and then we could practice a little bit and I could also answer some questions that they might have. So I think that at the end everything worked out very well. How do you react at the time of the event? I was very stressed, I was very frustrated, but my first reaction was send them emails telling them hey, please wait, don't disconnect, the class is still going, I'm trying to fix this issue. And thank goodness the students wait and I could give the class after 20 minutes of this outage. What is your interpretation of this event? My interpretation of this event is that as a teacher, you have to improvise depending on the situation that is happening, observe, analyze, and react in an appropriate way that can find a solution for your issue as a teacher that you are facing and the issue that the students might be experienced to. So yeah, that's my interpretation. As a former teacher, you have to analyze, you have to find different types of alternatives, resolution, and try to act based on your needs as a teacher and the needs of the students. These were all the answers of the questions of the guide. This was for teacher development.